Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today, as you've seen on the thumbnail, it's gonna be a movie review. And I did watch the new movie it came out, which was Bloodshot. I know it came out a while back, but you know, to me, still new. Still new movie. Like I said, on Netflix, on every weekend, they have this thing. On every Sunday, they have where you can rent a movie, like, you know, the ones that they release in the theaters, that you can rent it for only like 19 bucks, basically 20, and then you guys get to watch movies, you know, that are being released still. Not the Mulan one, because I think Disney's holding off on releasing that one still because, you know, with the whole COVID-19 going on, and I think they just postponed it. I think they're just probably trying to wait until after this whole thing's over, or who knows, maybe they'll just release it on Disney Plus. Hoping they release it on Disney Plus, because I have that and I really was looking forward to watching that. Sorry. Other than that, like I said, we're here to talk about the movie Bloodshot, which was pretty good movie, guys. It was action-packed. The Vin Diesel was in it, right? Yeah, sorry, pause moment. I was thinking moment. Anyways, so to me, this was like another movie to see him in, other than the Fast and Furious series. You know, like this was like a new movie to be watching where you see him not in the same old Fast and Furious series. So it was interesting. I didn't know, but I did find out that it's from the comic book. The movie Bloodshot is from the comic books. Bloodshot. I never really read any of those comic books before, let alone I never hardly really heard of Bloodshot, but then I did a little research and I was like, oh, okay, it's a comic book, you know, it makes sense. You know, they always put a twist on the movies from the actual comic book, so they try to stay as true as they can, you know, things like that. By the way, by this movie, I normally, because I don't know if you guys know this, I'm pretty sure you guys probably seen the trailer more than I have. This is my habit that I got into because how they make movies nowadays, which is, you know, they show too much information in the trailers. And with the Bloodshot movie, they showed too much information in the trailers. So what I mean by that means that you basically watched all the good parts and all the good points of the movies, were in the trailer, which they were advertising on TV, and then when you go see the movie in theaters, or like right now we're renting it on Netflix, so at home, it's kind of ruins it for you, you know. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie. It's just that, you know, if you've seen all the trailers and stuff like that, then you kind of might be boring for you guys, because most of the shots they show in the trailer is basically half of the whole movie. You know, you're just getting some pieces, then you just basically, when you go watch it, you just know what it's about. Like I said, I kind of learned, I disciplined myself a little bit, where like when I watch the first trailer that comes out, and that's it. I stop looking up, watching the trailer. Sometimes if the first trailer that I've seen shows too much information, but hardly when they first make the rough draft of the first trailer that they release to the public, really doesn't have that much information going for them. So to me, if you guys want to maybe give that a try, when there's a new movie coming out, just try to stick watching the first trailer to it, and then that's it. Don't research any more Bloodshot trailers or Mulan trailers, because like I said, it shows you different snips of the movie, and then it kind of spoils it. And that's just me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to have too many spoilers. This is gonna have spoilers, but like I said, the trailer already kind of already showed whole the movie, so that's why I'm kind of gonna go more detail in this movie. So anyways, so he's basically a soldier. Obviously he's a soldier, and he goes and he gets killed. Well, his wife gets kidnapped, and then they get killed, and they're trying to get information from him, so then they kill him. So when that happens, you know, he drops dead. Then this corporation gets his body, and then they basically bring him back to life. But the interesting thing, what I thought was cool about this guy, it wasn't like just some like Wolverine kind of bring back to life, you know, with metal, or like, you know, there wasn't like kind of like, it was a new creative way. And like I said, with all this technology going on, you know, it's crazy, like how the Invisible Man, you know, they made him a suit but just filled with a bunch of cameras, and he could reflect off of things. I thought that was cool and unique to our modern time, you know, like with our technology, how advanced it's growing. It's kind of taking place from that. So with this in Bloodshot, you know, he had in his bloodstream, he had like little what do they call them? I don't want to say microchips, because it starts with the M too. Neurons or something like that. Well, they're like little computer chip programmers that like are alive inside his bloodstream, and that's what gives him the energy and the power and the speed and everything that makes him Bloodshot. So that was just so, to me, that was so creative, and I appreciate like films. I love films so much, and I get so into it that I like those little things that I pay really close attention to detail. So that to me was cool, you know, you get to see, and then it's like they're like little fibers in part of him, so if he gets shot, you know, they run fast to that wounded area just to fix that wounded area. So it's very action-packed, guys. It's very, it's a good plot. You don't get very bored. Like I said, to me, I wasn't really bored. I only watched one of the trailers when it got released. So to me, some of the scenes were surprising to me. For others, it wasn't. Because like I said, they were like, oh, I seen all that in the trailer when I watched it with my friend. So, you know, other than that, like I said, there's action. He came back from the military, the company picked him up, and they brought him back to life, and he... it's weird because you think you're on the good guys team and then it flips and you're like, oh wait, they're the bad guys. So there's a little twist in this one, not a major twist, but just a little one, which I didn't really find too interesting. I was just like, oh, okay, that part kind of made me feel a little bit confused, but not too much confused, only because like I was just like, oh, I like the first story and the story switched. So I hate doing spoilers for you guys, but I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, I had to talk about the movie. Okay, so they so like the main concept of the story, how it began, was that they killed his wife and he was getting revenge for his wife because, you know, he loved her so much and that's the person he cared about. So that story, you know, you run with it, you're running with it. And then all of a sudden it switches and it's like, well, no, that's not what happened. And it's like, what? Like, what do you mean that's not what happened? He's getting revenge on his wife. It's sentimental. It's cute. I mean, because I'm a girl, like I feel more feelings involved with the movie and I get more sucked up into it because of that. But, you know, it didn't end up being that. It was just like, no, I just wanted, which it didn't explain much of why they wanted to kill the other people. Because I thought like maybe the scientist wanted this idea and to become rich, making this making these super soldiers by himself and maybe not share it because he wanted to be greedy and share the money. Because from what I kind of picked up in this movie was that he wanted all these people, other people dead. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping away. But he wanted all these other people dead just so he wouldn't share the money when he goes out and says, hey, look, I invented super soldiers. Bloodshot, basically. But, like I said, so they switched it. Like, you know, like, it didn't make sense. Because basically what they did was they just programmed a fake memory in his head that, hey, these people came in, killed your wife, and there you go. And, of course, he wakes up upset, angry, emotional. I'm gonna go get revenge. That's what happens. So they just keep playing with his mind and keep putting fake memories, or I guess you could call them basically fake memories in his mind, and having him go kill these people and just keep replacing the guy that kills his wife basically with all these famous scientists or smart, intelligent people, which the scientist that did actually I guess finish the Bloodshot or the super soldier project is going after to kill everybody else, which was, he was the man running everything that controls everybody, you know, because he controls them. So that was like, that's what I mean. I kind of got confused in the plot a little bit. I kind of liked the beginning of it where it's like, you know, getting revenge on his wife. That made sense to me. But then, like I said, it took a little turn where the guy that was controlling him wasn't the good guy. He was using the super soldiers for his own vendetta and to get what he wanted, which is not very clear what he wanted. Like, was he just killing for money? Like I said, that's the thing that makes more sense to me. If you guys watch it, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, because that would help me clear up some things. Other than that, this movie was pretty good. That's the only sad note I had about it, or negative note I should say. Like I said, the plot was there at the beginning. It had my attention. Then it did that little twist of, you know, a little twist. And then I was like, okay, like now you lost me. But it's still an action-packed movie. It's still good. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It still holds my interest. It's just the plot was a little bit jumpy for me. Overall, my rating on Bloodshot, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 7. It was a good movie. Action, you know, action always catches people's attention. And I do recommend you guys watching it. And please, please, please give me your guys' input, because I was a little confused in this movie, and I love hearing guys' opinions, and I love getting comments from you guys. And like I said, I like interacting with everybody that watches my videos, and I thank you guys all for subscribing, and the ones that do like my videos and do comment. I really do appreciate it. Other than that, I really am going to be producing more videos coming up. I'm trying to do one each week, or try to do one each week at least, so please keep updated, and thank you guys all for watching my video. Please leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed it. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!